Allegations of abuse and neglect in what's supposed to be a safe place for children.
After reports from our 8 News Now investigators, the state of Nevada takes action to shut down 4 group homes. Vanessa Murphy with the latest update.
We've been investigating these group homes for children and teens for about 10 months, asking Clark County and the state about allegations of abuse and neglect. The Nevada Health Authority and the court now taking emergency action.
These are children's lives that are being ruined actively.
Shaylee Kamenker says she removed her 14-year-old daughter from this group home for children and teens on December 5th. This is just days before the state of Nevada revoked the licenses for the 4 psychiatric residential treatment facilities run by Mariah Behavioral Health, also known as Eden Treatment and Ignite Teen. The 8 News Now investigators obtaining these notices to the business, pointing to a total of 36 official complaints since July of 2024 about potential violations of state and federal law related to the quality and safety of care. CEO Mendy Barron painting a different picture from what state inspectors, former patients, and their parents describe.
A staff member had forced her and another girl to physically fight. They had started bickering, and the staff member was like, "You have to go figure this out. Like, you're going to go into this room," and locked them in a room and would not let them out until they physically fought each other.
She also alleges there were missed meals.
There just wasn't food in the house.
Missed schooling.
She had completed a grand total of 2.9 hours of schooling between October 29th and December 5th.
And a lack of medical care.
How often do you think your daughter was seeing a licensed doctor?
I no longer believe that she ever saw a licensed doctor.
The Nevada Health Authority says there is no medical director on record, a requirement by law. This notice also points to incomplete medical records, an inability to show sufficient clinical staffing, hazardous and deficient environmental and housing conditions, and more.
How upsetting is this for you as a mom?
It's terrible. I placed my daughter there because I was not able to keep her safe. And I was under the impression that these people, this facility, were going to keep her safe. And instead they abused her and they neglected her. And it's the worst feeling I've probably ever felt.
The business is still fighting the state. On Sunday, Clark County District Court Judge Jennifer Schwartz signed a temporary restraining order against the business to stop its interference with the state's actions. The Nevada Attorney General's office referring to substantiated allegations of neglect and the business indicating it will continue to operate without licenses. We've learned there's a temporary team from the state to close the homes and care for the patients. While the court battle continues between the business and the state, Shaylee says her fight's just beginning.
If I can employ other parents, other previous patients that are of age now, previous employees who saw things, if I can employ a large enough group of people to all stand up together and say, hey, this is all of our experience. Mendy Barron can no longer gaslight us on Reddit and try to invalidate us and decredit us. I think we may be able to make a bigger impact.
What would you say to Mendy Barron?
First of all, you're a monster, an absolute monster posing as a saint.
There's a court date next week where the business and state can address that temporary restraining order. Schwartz is the same judge who originally agreed to prevent the state from entering these homes, but reversed her decision after hearing more information about those safety concerns. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Now, you saw some brief video there of CEO Mendy Barron in Vanessa's report. That was actually from a previous interview with 8 News Now back in 2018 to talk what was at that time a new adolescent home. Vanessa did reach out to Barron this afternoon about the revocations as well as the mother's claims, and so far, no response.